Welcome viewers and dear learners. In our earlier video, we learned about the basic idea how to identify an assertive sentence from both active as well as passive voice point of view. In today's topic, we are going to learn about how to identify direct and indirect object of the given sentence and how to convert an active sentence there into passive construction. Let us take the first example. We left camp 9 on Friday morning. As I have already labeled each and every word, we here stands as a subject, left, which is in second form of an action verb. Original form is leave, so leave, left. Later on, camp 9, once you ask a question, what to your action verb, the answer you get, that is normally called as an object. Object is a word which is affected by any action. This is what the basic idea about an object is. Rest of the words, on Friday morning. This particular part of the sentence is an additional information or details about the action there in the sentence. It is called complement. So, subject is there, action verb is there, an object is there, and the complement is there. The most essential thing is that subject, verb and object, three elements or components of a sentence are there. So this sentence is fit for passive construction now. The passive form of the same sentence is, as we know that the rule is that put an object in place of subject. So camp 9 is written at first, afterwards keeping the sentence tense form in view. Since we see that subject plus V2, it means the sentence belongs to simple past tense. So afterwards I have written was as a representative of to be for past tense. Later on action verb left, but of course it is not now in a second form, it is in past participle form, or in short you may say it is V3. Later on Friday morning, which is a complement of the sentence, and finally it is attached by a preposition by. And I already discussed with you about if the subject is pronoun, when you convert the sentence there into passive, you need to write its second form, as we see here that after by, in place of we, I have written here us. So I repeat it again, if your subject is pronoun, you need to put it in the second form. For example, I will be converted into me, he will be converted into him, they will be converted into them. Next is, I would take lead. Second example in this sequence is I would take lead. You can see here again the labeling, except MA, rest of all are we can easily identify. I as a subject, take as a verb, and when you ask the question what, the answer is lead. I would take lead. Here only a word or an auxiliary which is additional therein, that is would. So my focus is here to get you know that how to convert the sentence having modal auxiliary there into passive construction. So as usually while converting, let us focus on the object of the given sentence, lead. So I put lead in place of subject. I would take lead. The answer to this question is that lead would be taken by me. After lead, would is kept as it is, but additional auxiliary, that is to be's original form be, and later on take is converted into taken, that is V3, again as usually followed by preposition by, and I get converted into me. So this way we have converted the first sentence there into passive construction. Now the third and the foremost, very important from our topic's point of view, that is how to identify the direct and indirect object. The sentence is, he gave me 3 flags. Subject he gave, the second form or past form of the action verb give, later on me as an object, and 3 flags again an object. But how to identify the objects? The formula is that ask 2 questions to your action verb. Here the action verb is gave. So first question is gave what? The answer to this question is 3 flags, whereas the second question whom, gave whom, and to it the answer is me. So the question what is asked, afterwards whatever the part or a word that you get in the form of an object, that is called as direct object, and by asking a question whom, the answer you get, it is called as an indirect object. Now the issue is that how to convert a sentence having 2 objects together into a passive one. The answer is very simple. Take any one of the objects, either direct object or indirect, but most preferably direct object should be given the preference. That's why I have written 3 flags were given me by him earlier, and later on I was given 3 flags by him. In these 2 sentences in passive construction, we find that in the first one I have preferred 3 flags, which is a direct object, and in the second one me is converted into I, or in its original form I, and afterwards rest of the activities which are as a part of rule, you have to choose appropriate to be's form. Since the given sentence is in simple past tense, I have chosen was and were according to the need of the object, 3 flags, which is a plural form, that's why were, and I always is associated with was, and later on gave is converted into given, that is third form of the original form give, gave, given, and later on rest of the words, and finally associated by he again gets converted into him. So this is how we have to convert the given sentences there into passive way.